All right. Hello, everybody. Sorry for being a little late. We had a real life issue that had to be taken care of. Stream's going to be up in a few minutes. So, yeah, sorry we're going to be missing the first few laps of the Watkins Glen race. Um, so, we'll be there in a minute, but we're going to have the commercials run, and it should be up when the commercials are done. So, we're going to load up the game right now. Let's get started.
Been the first thing that's really worked for me to put me to sleep.
Helps relax me when I'm trying to go to bed.
All just really spectacular.
It also helps you put yourself into a routine.
I feel like I'm drinking lemonade.
You guys give it a shot.
It works! It works! It's good!
Just try it.
All right, we're almost in there, guys. Game's almost done loading, and then we'll be in there. So thanks to all the sponsors that sponsor us. Sorry that we're a little bit late tonight, but we're popping up right now. We're at 75%. We'll be going green all the way. Just 40 laps in the Arca race tonight. Literally sat down at the computer less than a couple minutes ago. iRacing should be popping up right now. Please, thank you. There we go. Get the SDKs up. And we are good. All right, Pointer. Right now, leading the way tonight. Sean, coming over from dirt. He runs a lot of dirt late models. It's nice to see Sean Pointer doing good. Up 2 spots right now. He started 3rd on the day. Anthony Crownover right now in 3rd position. Bobby Rafferty started at the rear. You know, admins have to start at the rear. Already up to 5th. Train paint's going to kick in just a minute, boys. And, oh, man, we have a caution. It's going to be the 55, and it would appear the 8 as well. What happened to the 55 and the 8? Oh, the 4 was the one who spun out first and took him with. Did he just overcook the corner? Yeah, I was looking inside on Pointer, and he just overcooked it. 28 got into him and flung him around. Bad deal for Nathan Fuller. It's going to put him back to 11th spot. All right, at least we got everything working out pretty quickly. Yeah, Sean Pointer leads the way. Chad Wiggins, too. How about him? He's already up 12 spots in just 5 laps. Chad Wiggins, last time we saw him, he ran really, really well at Laguna Seca. Isaac Wilson also up 8 spots, looking good tonight. His 93. New scheme for him tonight. Looking pretty good there, Isaac. Right now, Bobby is going to be on the move to catch his team guy. Team owner catching the team racer. One of the newest Arca guys, Sean Pointer. Let's go on board with Sean. See how he's taking a lap around this Watkins Glen Speedway. It's going to be a 2-stop race, most likely what we had last night. You can tell he's being really, really chill on the tires, not over abusing them. He's just calmly going through the corners, being very easy on the car, not overstressing the car, just letting the car do its thing. Talk louder, Mike is quiet. Speak louder. Dude, I don't know what to tell you, man. My mic is showing up perfectly fine on the stream. Like, it's hitting the red, so I don't know what you're talking about, Bren. No, I just unmuted the stream, Bren. So, I don't know. I think it's on you, buddy. I don't know what's going on. Josh Van Weston had a little bit of a moment. Let's see what happened to Josh. Ooh. Looks like he got a little loose coming in and cracked the wall. Yeah, Josh Van Weston not looking too good today. Been looking good on the road courses most of the year, but it's not today. Bobby Rafferty takes the lead from Sean Pointer. And if we know anything about Bobby, he's someone that will pretty much just run away with road courses. Now, admins do get DQ'd, I believe, once everything's so said and done. So Sean Pointer is still the Arca race leader. But Johnny Brugge, I mean, keep an eye on him. 3rd place, really strong in this car right now. I haven't seen Johnny in a minute. We'll see if he can rocket it up there to get 2nd from Sean Pointer. Chad Wiggins making a good run on him too. Isaac's up to 5th as well. Watkins Glen is one of those tracks where you run it pretty fast. There's a lot of fast-moving corners. A lot of these 90-degree corners too. You got about 3 of them. But they're corners that you can take at a relatively decent pace. You're not really slowing down all that much. Even the bus stop is a corner where you're still going to be taking that and a good amount of cars really, really quickly. So you're getting down, shifting down twice, taking a nice little corner, and you're speeding right back up. It's a really fast road course. All right, Brandon. I'm testing this real fast. Test. All right. Yeah, it's you, Brandon. I don't know what y'all are talking about. It's on you guys. It's fine for me. So, sorry to hear it. Take a peek at Tony Frey. And just see all the downforce that this pops on that car when it comes down. It's cool to see those cars braking just the nose is crashing into the bottom of the course as they come down. It does help put a lot of downforce into the car. You know, just jamming on the brakes like that. But right now, let's take a look at some of the lap times. So the last lap times that we're seeing, Bobby is the only person, besides Isaac, running in the 14s. Isaac, actually, right now, is the fastest car on the track now, running 2/10 faster than Bobby. The only bad thing for Isaac is that he is...
If you just private messaged me, I missed it, but I did see what you said, and that's funny right there.
We gotta mute that because I forgot to do that. Yeah, the bad thing is for Isaac is he's 8 seconds back, and the problem for that is he's not going to get the cautions. He's not going to get a chance to really get up there. He's going to have to run hard and run better than Bobby for the remaining 30 laps if he wants to get up there. Now, if you can knock out, 2/10 every lap for the next 30 laps, he's definitely going to have a chance to get up there. But you got to keep in mind, too, that Isaac, he's going to have to pass all these guys. Look on board with him right now. He has a good group that he can pass to get to second. They're all running pretty slower compared to him. But you got to keep in mind, going on these passes, too, it's going to slow you down a little bit. Pit stops are probably going to be coming soon. We're going to see... We're going to see if we can talk to somebody real fast to get an eye on the fuel situation. Doesn't really look like anyone is, but hey, people are pitting. So that is telling me that is definitely going to be a two-stop race. Tom Golker and Joel Nallback pit from the rear. Ooh, Nallback has a lot of damage on the car, too. Now, I'm wondering, is this because they got in a wreck, or is this just normal pit stops? Well, Golker does have a meatball flag, so I'm wondering, did I miss a crash? Doesn't appear so. We'll see how long they are down pit road, because if they do stay to get damage fixed, I mean, they don't need to get damage fixed, really. It's just going to slow you down, unless the car is pretty much undrivable. But Golker and Nallback both stay down pit road, so nothing changes for them. Isaac's made his way around Chad Wiggins. Now going to try to make his move on Johnny Brugge. A little bit far back to try the bus stop. I think he's going to be in a great position to make a move into the final two turns. He's right on the rear of Brugge. He can try to cut down, but that's not going to work there. He's just getting a lot better speed. He just can position himself either on the outside or the inside. Try to set him up for this corner or the next corner. Even have a good opportunity coming down the 1-2. Isaac stays behind Brugge. There he goes. Looks inside goes Isaac. Brugge stays way outside. Gives him tons of space. That's going to allow Chad Wiggins to get to the outside or the inside of Brugge as well. Wiggins going to look for the move on the inside, I believe. Yep, goes back in the line. Brugge goes wide, though. That's going to allow Wiggins to get in there. Wiggins gets up to fourth. All right. Well, we're going to head to our only commercial break. So, until the race is over. So we're 13 laps in to this race. We'll be right back.
for me to put me to sleep.
Helps relax me when I'm trying to go to bed.
All just really spectacular.
It also helps you put yourself into a routine.
I feel like I'm drinking lemonade. You guys give it a shot.
It works! It works! It's good!
Just try it.
All right, back on the Southern Broadcast Race Network. No pit stops have been made yet. 15 laps into the race. Isaac's made his way around Mr. Sean Pointer and is in the lead of the non-admin drivers. So I would say as of right now, Isaac would be the leader of the race. I'm going to actually ask really quick if we're going to be doing the same thing as we were on Tuesday. We'll grab Mr. Fornes real fast. Matt, uh-oh. Hey Matt, what's up? You got 2 seconds?
Yeah, Joe, what's happening, man?
All right, so 2 questions for you. 1, what's fuel looking like for tonight?
Oh, I don't know. I parked it. I got loose coming out of the last turn. I don't know the turn numbers or names or anything like that. So just the last one, and I just kind of looped around and hit the wall a little bit, and then I just parked it. I didn't even pay attention to fuel. I think they can one-stop it, though, I believe.
All right, well, the other question is, you know, are we doing the same thing as we did on Tuesday where admins are going to lose their places? Because if that's the case, Wilson is leading the race then.
That is correct, yes. Any race where an admin is racing down in Relentless, they will be removed from the results.
So right now, Isaac is winning?
Series. No, Bobby's winning. But in the end, if it stays like this all the way to the checker with Bobby leading the race, Bobby's will be removed from the race. Isaac will get the points, but I do not believe Isaac will be credited for a win.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
All right, because I know they did the DQ about 2 laps before the end of the race yesterday.
So most admins will park it, right?
Yeah.
Like I always park it towards the end, and then I just watch the rest of the race. So I don't know what Bobby's going to do. I can't speak for him.
Well, I'm sure he wouldn't want to take away one from Sean Pointer. Sean Pointer was in the lead.
Yeah, he doesn't want to take a win away from anyone, but
Yeah.
we'll see what he does.
Yeah, and, you know, my question is, anyone that you're really impressed with tonight?
Well, honestly, I haven't really been paying attention even though I'm watching it. I am impressed with Isaac because going into turn 1 on that first lap where that big Charlie Foxtrot happened, I accidentally got into Isaac and turned him. And so he's driven essentially all the way through the field back up to P2, which is impressive.
He's plus 15 on the he's plus 13 on the day right now. Started 15th.
Yeah. So yeah, he's doing good. So I'm gonna be pulling for Isaac on this one. Like what I'm seeing.
All right. Well, we'll chat to you after the race. Not on the broadcast, but just after the race. But have a good rest of the race. Thank you.
Absolutely, Joe. You have a good one too.
Yep. All right, that was Matt. Yeah, I always like talking to Matt. Here. We'll take a look at the chats real fast, see if there's anything that y'all have had to say. Nothing. All right, well. I think we'll be getting to that point now that we have determined it is a one-stop race. I believe that, pit stops should be starting. With conventional wisdom, I'd say that pit stops will be starting within the next probably 5 minutes. You're not going to want to overstay on the tires for too long. And I can tell that Wilson also, driving through the field, he's definitely slowing down now. So with that being the case, you'd love to probably get off those old tires. He probably overdid them a bit, so doesn't want to have to deal with the old tires anymore. They're probably getting a little harder to drive. So I think Isaac would like to come in as soon as possible. Nathan Flores crashed. Ooh. Ooh, what happened here? Trying to see if we can get a better view. Ooh, Sean just ran him out of room. Not good for Nathan. He is going to be all the way back now to 14th position. Corner down pit road and Nathan Fuller. Looks like Nathan's fixing some damage too. Yeah, that's the only people down pit road right now. Rafferty still leads 15 seconds, but Bucher is catching Isaac and is going to be up there rather quickly. Zach might be able to make the move in the bus stop if he wants. Yeah, they had a run, but kind of lost it. Isaac using all the curb, just bouncing that car around. And I think now is where pit road's really going to be open for a lot of guys. I'd expect a lot of people to come either this time or next time by. Been on the tires for 20 laps. The rears especially, they do get shredded at this track. They don't want to waste too much time on the old stuff. Bobby down pit road. I think Isaac decides to come in pit road. Hopefully he did not speed. We'll check that real fast. Bobby has a black flag. Bobby, I think, has sped on pit road, and he is going to lose, I'd say, at least 30 seconds here. He had about a 15-second lead coming into the pit stop. So it's either going to be Isaac or Zach Bucher, the leader, once everything's all said and done. Crownover takes the lead with Brugge and Frey. Isaac released off pit road. Bobby's still sitting there. And Isaac got a good stop over Zach Bucher. Gets a good amount of time. Chad Wiggins out behind as well. So Isaac going to be the leader now. A lot of cars still down pit road. Sean Pointer in pit road. Mikowski in pit road. McRae. Bobby's still sitting there. Pointer's coming out. And Bobby's been on pit road for 80 seconds. The typical pit stop we're seeing has been about 50. So Bobby's still sitting there. Crown over the leader. Brugge behind, but they need to make a pit stop. Frey's still out there too. And Isaac has a little bit of a lead over Zach Bucher. Going a little bit wide there in the grass. And Bobby out after a minute and 42 seconds on the pit lane. And that killed whatever chance he had at the race there. He is down by 40 seconds. The remaining 3 on pit road. And the lead is now going to get cycled through. As Brugge just flies into his pit lane stall along the crown over. Isaac follows. So that's going to be about a 15, 16 second gap for those two at least. Joe Nalback has a little bit of an issue. Slow, he looks like he wrecked a little bit. Crownover comes out fourth, Sean Pointer. Looks like he'll overtake Brugge. Not sure if he'll overtake Crownover, however. Joe Nalback has jumped to the pits. Sounds like massive damage on that car. So right now, it's going to be the battle for the lead. Only 0.5 the gap, only half a second. And Zach Bucher, you know, he has a chance to do it. He's never won on a road course. Not sure if Isaac has, but Zach's going to keep it close. Let's ride along for a lap with Zach Bucher. I'll tell you, I bet Isaac had some choice words or hand signals for that lap car. That was a real sketchy situation in the bus stop. Bucher gains about a tenth on that lap. Bucher actually struggled a little bit through that turn. Looked like he may have gotten on the gas a little bit in the hill. That's what causes things like that to happen, where if you get a little bit too much on it, with these cars, the tires will spin, the car will get really loose in the rear. A good way to fire up your rears and lose a lot of grip. I think what Zach needs to do here is he needs to make the 93 uncomfortable. Because they really do appear to be right now on a very similar pace. And you know, when you're on a similar pace like this, you know, you're in a guy's rear, you know, doesn't really help your case because you have the aero push. I mean, granted, in these cars, it's not as effective as in some others, but it's still there. It still exists. It does accelerate tire wear, typically. You gotta, you know, put more in the car to make it go around. So if he can just get in there, try to maybe fake a pass. Try to make him get into an unoptimal line. Wait for him to make a mistake. You got 16 to go. How long are you willing to wait? Zach was a lot better for the bus stop. They're just going to keep it on the white lines for right now. He's pretty much mirroring what Isaac's doing. He's doing the same thing, and here's a chance. He's only 2.2 back. He can definitely pull out right now if he wants to. Won't take it. Gets on the brakes a little sooner, actually. Compromises the whole corner pretty much. Just lost about 2/10 on that corner. Gets a little bit back in the straightaway. Trying to get a little bit of a faster exit. He'll be back to what he was, but he's not going to have the space to make the pass. You can see Zach is getting on the brakes a lot earlier, but he's also getting on the gas a lot earlier. I think that time it actually hurt Zach a little bit. Lost about 2/10, 4/10 right there. Isaac being a little bit more aggressive on the throttle and on the brakes. Can benefit you, just don't want to wear out your tires. Now there's 14 laps to go. Gonna check on another battle real quick right here. It's the only other battle really going on. It's Pointer and Brugge. This is for the 5th spot. Pointer takes a much more shallow entrance than Brugge did. Pointer's had a good day though. You know, he qualified on the pole. Still gonna have a top 5 finish. You know, top 6, most likely. It's going to be a good day for Sean. Get a bunch of points. Try to help your standings. Not going to win the race, but going to be leaving with a smile on your face a bit. Euchre's fallen off about a second up in front. So now it's Isaac just trying to run away at this point. Man, you can just see the over rotation in the rear though. Looks like they're about to spin out coming out of that corner. Euchre trying to charge back again. .7 now. Zach got an amazing bus stop. He cut the corner as much as you could pretty much cut it. And that gained him 4/10 of a second right there. I don't know if he got a penalty on that or not. But man, if Zach can do that over and over again and get that kind of entry, he's going to be putting himself in a really good place to get around Isaac. Twelve laps to go at the Glen. Looked like for a moment that Bucher had a better entry. He's going to get the better run off the corner. And he's also going to have the draft advantage. Bucher can't keep wasting time. You don't want to be wasting time. Another good bus stop by Bucher. Running about a 10th faster than Isaac. like Zach had a little bit of a moment. I'm going to put him back at square one again. You can't keep doing it, Zach. I mean, you got to, I don't know. He gets up there, gets up to about the 0.4, 0.3 position. And then he just can't really do anything. He's losing the time. And he's wasting time. He couldn't be pulling away from Isaac. He can't get around the 93 right now. He can't even get alongside him. Zach's really good in this section right here. He's going up the hill. Here he's not being too aggressive on the throttle. Early shifts up to 4. Oh, man, Zach. Get a little loose on the curbs. Well, here's what I'm really interested to see. Here he comes for the bus stop. Using all the space available. Still about a 10th faster than Isaac in the bus stop right now. And he would have probably been another 10th faster if he didn't screw up his hill. Zach runs very wide. On corner exit. Zach gained about another 10th right there. I think Isaac's starting to falter. Maybe just a little bit, or maybe he's just letting him, giving himself a chance to back off a bit. Zach's is so strong for this part of the racetrack, he gains back a lot of time. Isaac, he can't let Zach by. I don't think Isaac wins this race if Bucher completes a pass. We got some lap traffic now. It's going to be the 87 who pulls off the track and lets them by. Tom Golker. Really, really slow at damage. Nine laps to go at Watkins. Oh no! Isaac getting loose. Bucher has a run. Is he going to take the pass? No, he will not. Let's rewind really quick. What happened to Isaac coming out of the final turn? Ooh, just locked it up a bit. He's lucky that he had that little bit of a lead on Zach. He may have braked it a little bit just to make sure he didn't wreck him. But, man, Zach is keeping it close with Isaac. And Isaac maybe getting a little worried now. Because, you know, they both just made a mistake. They got out in the grass. I bet they're both a little bit worried now. Isaac especially about just what happened, you know. You don't want the mistake to get in your head. It can cause issues. Next guy to go a lap down, I believe, is going to be Maxwell Horner. But that is still a ways away. No, it's not him. It's actually Joshman Weston. He would be going 2 laps down, so you can see him going up the hill and giving chase. So it looks like probably they're going to have one last car to deal with before the race is over. Yeah, I gotta love close racing on the road courses, especially when it's between the two leaders. Nice to see in the chat, Riggs. Zach overcooked the corner a bit. I'd say he lost about a tenth of that, like that. Take a nose cam of Zach real fast. Compare what he's doing to Isaac. Josh Van Weston looking real squirrely. They do not want to catch him in the bus stop. That would be horrible for both, well, for pretty much Isaac. What Zach wants is Isaac to catch him in a bad place, which will just allow him to get close. And it looks like they will catch him in the bus stop. Isaac is probably thinking, just let me by, don't run the bus stop. Isaac's coming up to him quickly. And he's going to have to slow down for Van Wesson. Van Wesson out a little bit on the grass, and it won't compromise either Bucher or Isaac. And Isaac's just going to have a little bit of gap. Doesn't have a lot to play with like he did though earlier. 6 laps to go this time around. The gap only a couple car lengths. Ooh, Zach getting a little loose on the braking. Misses the corner just a little bit. Lost a lot of time. Down to 0.7 again. The problem with Bucher is he's getting up there, but he just can't make use of what he got. We'll go look on the gearbox for just a second. I mean, this is what Isaac's pretty much seeing out of his rear view mirror. That 14 who, you know, is far away and then creeps back up. Far away, creeps back up. He's creeping back up again. 5 to go. The gap between them and Chad is 9 seconds. Zach gained a lot of time in the corner, but it's going to lose exit time, I think. But you know, he's better in the straightaway coming up here. He's better when it comes up to the hill. Four laps to go next time around. And one more lapped car might come into play. They're rapidly catching Horner in the 41, who's just come out of the carousel. You know, check the laps between them. The last lap times. They're both running in the 14s. And Horner's running 17s. So that gap is definitely capable of being caught. Just not sure if it will be. Bucher back to 0.3. And he loses it again. I just don't know what's up with Bucher right now. I mean, he gets up there, he just can't complete the pass. Must be frustrating in that 14 car right now. knowing that you have the speed to continue to get back up to the guy, but you just can't complete it. He's running out of time, though. We got 3 laps to go. Horner is going to get caught. I mean, there's no question about it. The only question is where. Isaac goes a little bit wide, but maintains speed. Bucher nearly just cutting a little bit of time off. Loses a little bit now. And we'll be down to 2.5 laps to go. The guy I'm worried about is Maxwell Horner. But, you know, that 35 car is there, too. Robert Tripp. He's going to let him on by. Going to go off in the grass. But yeah, you can see Horner exiting the corner now. There's Isaac. They're probably going to get this guy either with just 2 to go or 1 to go. I doubt they don't catch him. You just don't want to catch him in a bad spot, that's all. But at that point, if you don't move out of the way, we'll help you move. That's pretty much how it is with 2 laps to go if you're leading. Two laps to go. Bucher really good. Through the top of the hill again. Cuts it down to 0.3 again. Crownover apparently had a crash. But we're not going to look at that. 2 laps to go, and here's a lap car. That guy, he's gonna get him right at the end of 1, I think. 0.44 is Bucher away from Isaac. Isaac looking for the first win this season. 1 lap to go. Bucher just 3/10 back. He has a couple opportunities, but where, if any, will he be able to take them? A little bit deeper on the braking. And he lost 3/10 there. And I think it might be over now. Gotta keep that lap car in mind, though. He's still there. Yeah, he's definitely going to catch him, I think, in 6 and 7. Down to the bus stop for the final time. Using all the track that they are able to use. Horner just trying to stay on the lead lap. You'll let him by. And I think it's going to be Isaac Wilson. 2 more turns and he's going to be the winner. Isaac's going to win at Watkins Glen. Good job for him. Zach Bucher second. And Chad Wiggins should come across in third. Sean Pointer coming around to Robert Tripp. I think just had an accident. Crownover will be 5th. Johnny Brugge 6th. Here comes Pikowski with Frey for 7th and 8th. And McRae will finish 9th. That was an entertaining road course, I gotta say. Well, Isaac gonna be a happy camper tonight. Let's talk to some people. We'll grab Chad Wiggins, the third place driver. Chad, how you doing tonight?
I'm good.
Chad,
Don't
you
push
there?
the talk.
All right. Well, good overall run for you tonight. Up 13 places. Started way back in the pack. How about it? How it was running through the traffic and having such a good performance tonight?
Oh man, that was a lot of fun. I don't know if we hadn't had that big parking lot in turn one on the first lap, how I'd have actually done. But that was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Zach and Isaac, they were fast. I didn't have anything for them.
Now, when you were racing with the guys, because I know there was a lot of good close racing. Where do you think the speed was missing tonight?
My speed, well, that last stint, I think I was the only one. I didn't take tires. I was holding my
Didn't take
own
tires,
on
huh?
40 lap tires. Ooh.
How was that? That must have been really painful in the rears.
It wasn't too bad until about the last 10 laps, and the rear end started getting pretty greasy.
You think you might have changed that strategy, or you happy what you did?
Well, I picked up, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 seconds in the pit. I really don't know if it hurt me, helped me, or about the same. I was probably going to be finished right there regardless of what I did. Fourth, I was guessing fourth or fifth. I hate Bobby got black flagged. I'd have got fourth, but I went into this race figuring if I run clean, run my race, it was going to be a top five. And that's about what it was.
All right. Well, good job for you tonight. What do you got for shoutouts?
Oh, it's the same old thing. Give a shout out Relentless Racing League, awesome league. Southern Broadcast Racing Network for putting these shows on. Cutscene, the league sponsor, and trying to think who is the Arca. Whoever the Arca is, Martin Sports.
Yep.
There we go, Martin Sports. And just give a shout out to everybody in the league here. It's a bunch of great, extremely bunch of great guys. I mean, everybody I've dealt with has just been super, super nice, fun to hang out with. It's a lot of fun here.
All right. Well, good job tonight. And congratulations on the third. We'll see you later.
All right, thank you, Joe.
We're going to get old Zach Bucher up here for his little interview. Zach, how you doing?
Oh, pretty good, pretty good.
All right. Well, I would say the main story for you is you're getting up there. You just couldn't complete the moves. What was happening?
Oh, just kind of riding around, having fun. Not really pushing too hard tonight. Just more so riding around. I'm not in this series for points or anything. Just out of here having fun.
Well, heard that there was a big pile up on the first turn, but I wasn't here to see it because we had to deal with some issues in real life. What happened in the turn one?
A lot of people going in a little too deep, I think, and just too much too much over aggression. I think lap one, and other than that, just a few mistakes here and there. It wasn't too bad. I think everyone came out of it in one piece. I don't think anyone DNF'd off of that.
All right. Well, for riding around and having fun, not a bad finish. I mean, you're always good at the road courses. Um, you've been getting even better with Bobby. So we'll be looking for you when you're in the cup races doing the road courses. But hey, good job tonight. What do you got for shoutouts?
Oh, I'd like to shout out Exiled Esports, Ancient World Gaming, Sword Dog, um, Design the Void, FGR Excel, Sim Market, and Cutscene, AWG. Obviously, you guys for the broadcast because you guys do an awesome job.
Mm-hmm.
The league itself is probably best place to race around on iRacing. I think personally, I've
Yep.
had nothing but great times here.
All right. Well, good job tonight. Congrats on the second. We'll see you next week.
Thank you very much. Later, Joe.
Later. Mr. Isaac. How you doing, Mr. Winner?
Good.
You sound disappointed. You sound like Angel after he wins a race.
Nah, just if you would have told me my first one that came on a road course, I would have said you're smoking something. So
Well, I'll tell you, man. You had great speed all night, and even when you were in about fifth place, you were lapping faster than Bobby, which was actually surprising considering how great Bobby is at the road courses. Like, you started in the rear, you gained the most positions. Were you involved in that lap one accident? We missed the start.
I was. I was.
How
I was.
how bad did that put you down?
I mean, it sent me to the back of I literally had to pass the whole field.
Well, you started in the
it-
back anyway because you started in 15th.
Yeah, I screwed up my first qualifying lap, and I screwed up both my qualifying laps. So I would have gotten the pole if I didn't screw them up. So I knew I had a fast car. I figured the guy to be out there been Bobby, who I don't know. I guess some stuff happened with him, and
He
Nathan. I
sped.
guess some stuff happened with him. So between Bobby and Nathan having issues, I kind of had this in the bag, and then Zach behind me, he straight up told me he's like he ain't gonna race me hard because he's not in this for points, and I am. So he kind of just sat back there. If I was there to make a mistake, he was gonna capitalize on it. But had a couple mistakes made, and I had to slow down. I was like, "Yo, man, let me sort of slow down real quick," because it was either run through the grass or running in the 35, who's just really slow to the bus stop. But overall, the racing was great. A lot of clean racing up front. So I just wish stuff didn't happen Tuesday because I had to speed Tuesday too. But I'll take a win at a road course, something I never thought would happen in a league race. I mean, I'm quick at road courses, but I'm never predicted I'd be this quick.
Yeah, it was definitely a good run for you tonight. Definitely had a lot of pace. I think other than Bobby, you were pretty much the fastest guy out there. So
Yeah,
hey, what?
For sure. But just they gotta give a quick shout out, to our sponsors, Cutscene, running their sponsors on my Arca car. Big shout out to Exiled. I was down there with those guys, and they were kind of keeping me calm, letting me know, hey, this is where everybody's at. Because I was basically racing Sean and Anthony for position, because Zach and Chad, their positions we got DQ'd out since they're not racing for points. So I knew once I came out of the pits and I saw an 8-second gap or a 10-second gap on Crown over at the time, I was like, okay, I just got to hit these laps consistently, keep on going. But all this stuff the league does, all the admins in this league, all our sponsors, Cutscene, Exiled, those are two main sponsors. You got Martin, Jabbit, and Cruise Travel. So definitely got to shout those guys out.
Yeah, and Sean Pointer, he had a really good run tonight too. I've never seen him on a road course, but he did a really good job.
Yeah, he was pretty fast in trucks too. He had actually told me. He had actually told me when I caught him, he's like, dude, you're just so much faster than me. I don't want to hold you up or anything. So, a lot of respect for racing with Sean, Johnny, and all of them. So big shout out to those guys.
All right. Well, good job tonight. Good job on the win. Locked in the playoffs. We'll see you next week for the trucks and hopefully the broadcast. So we'll see you later. Good job tonight.
Thank you.
All right, that's going to be all for the broadcast tonight. Isaac Wilson gets the win. Going to be Bucher second, Wiggins third, Pointer fourth, Crown over fifth, Brugge sixth, Bukowski seventh, Frey eighth, McRae ninth, Horner 10th, Weston 11th, Tripp 12th, Gulker 13th, Rafferty 14th, Fuller 15th, Joe Nalback 16th, Horn 17th, Delmatter 18th, Hughes 19th, Barkley 20th. All right, we're going to be starting it back all up again on Monday with Xfinity cars. Hope you guys have a good night. We'll see you next time. Have a good night, everybody. This is the Southern Broadcast Race Network.
first thing that's really worked for me to put me to sleep.
Helps relax me when I'm trying to go to bed.
All just really spectacular.
It also helps you put yourself into a routine.
I feel like I'm drinking lemonade. You guys give it a shot.
It works! It works! It's good!
Just try it.